Here's a secret the polished business gurus will never tell you. Some of the most disgusting work on earth is also some of the most profitable, precisely because almost nobody is willing to do it. No competition, desperate customers, and cash rolling in every single day. We're talking about businesses so gross that people gladly pay a premium to never think about them, run by owners quietly pulling in thousands of dollars a day. 7 of them scored on 2 things you'll see on the card: how disgusting the work is and how much profit it prints. And the number 1 is so protected by red tape and revulsion that its owners have almost no competition at all. Hold your nose. Let's start at number 7. We start with a business built entirely on something everyone produces and nobody wants to touch: dog waste. Pet waste removal companies send someone to scoop the yards of busy pet owners on a weekly schedule. It sounds like a joke, until you realize people pay every single month, forever, and one person with a bucket can service dozens of yards a day. Pet waste removal owners earn from $50,000 to $150,000 as they build recurring weekly routes, charging each customer a monthly fee for a 10-minute visit. Startup is almost nothing: a scooper, buckets, and a truck. No degree. The margins are enormous, the customers rarely cancel, and because nobody else wants the job, you can own a whole town's worth of yards. Gross work, clean profit. Gross, 7. Profit, 6. Every construction site, festival, and outdoor wedding needs them, and somebody has to own them, deliver them, and, yes, clean them. The portable toilet business is exactly as unpleasant as it sounds, which is precisely why it's so lucrative. 1 truck, a fleet of units, and a route of regulars who pay to have the worst job imaginable handled for them. Portable toilet rental owners earn from $80,000 to $300,000, renting each unit out monthly and servicing it on a route. The units are cheap to buy and rent for years, so the margins are huge and the revenue recurring. No degree required. Construction never stops and events never end, so demand is constant, and the sheer grossness keeps competitors away, leaving the profits to the owner willing to deal with it. Gross, 7. Profit, 7. This one is grim, but somebody has to do it, and cities pay well to make it disappear. Dead animal and roadkill removal companies contract with municipalities and property owners to collect and dispose of carcasses. It's about as unpleasant as work gets, which is exactly why the contracts are steady and the competition is basically non-existent. Dead animal removal operators earn from $75,000 to $250,000, largely through recurring contracts with towns, highways, and farms. The barrier to entry isn't skill or money, it's stomach. And no degree is required, because the work is so grim that almost nobody will do it. The ones who will can lock up entire regions on contract and name their price. Gross, 9. Profit, 7. Americans throw away a staggering amount of stuff, and hauling it away has quietly become a gold mine. Junk removal and dumpster rental businesses clear out the garages, the estates, the construction debris, and the truly foul situations most people can't face. It's dirty, sometimes disgusting, and the trucks are practically ATMs on wheels. Junk removal and dumpster rental owners earn from $100,000 to $400,000, charging premium prices to make problems vanish and renting dumpsters on repeat. Startup is a truck and a strong stomach, no degree. The margins are excellent, the demand is endless, and a single operator can scale into a fleet fast. The reason franchises in this space have minted so many quiet fortunes. Gross, 6. Profit, 8. Behind every restaurant kitchen sits a tank of the most vile substance in the food world: the grease trap. It has to be pumped and cleaned regularly by law. It smells like the end of the world, and restaurant owners will pay almost anything to never deal with it themselves, which makes it one of the best small businesses hiding in plain sight. Grease trap and cooking oil service owners can pull in from $150,000 to $500,000, with the busiest routes billing well over $1,000 a day at 40 to 60% margins. Every restaurant is a recurring customer required by health code, no degree needed. It's genuinely revolting work, which is exactly why so few compete, and why the ones who own the routes quietly get rich. Gross, 9. Profit, 8. Now to the extreme end, the jobs most people couldn't stomach for 5 minutes. Hoarding and biohazard cleanup crews handle the situations nobody else will: extreme hoards, unattended deaths, hazardous messes. It is deeply unpleasant and emotionally heavy work, and it commands enormous fees because there's simply no one else to call. Hoarding and biohazard cleanup business owners earn from $150,000 to $600,000, charging thousands of dollars per job for work almost nobody else will touch. Certification is short and no degree is required. The real qualification is the ability to handle it, because the jobs are so extreme and the emotional toll so high. Competition is thin and the pricing power is remarkable. Grim, essential, and extremely well paid. Gross, 10. Profit, 9. And the number one disgusting business is so wrapped in red tape and revulsion that its owners operate almost without competition. Every hospital, clinic, dental office, and lab produces dangerous medical waste. Used needles, biological material, the works. And by law, it must be collected and destroyed by a licensed company. That company gets paid every month by every client forever. Medical waste disposal owners typically earn from $150,000 to $500,000, and the larger operations climb into the millions, all built on recurring monthly contracts with healthcare facilities. It takes real capital and licensing to start, which is exactly the point. Those high barriers keep competitors out and protect fat, contribution-heavy margins for the owners who get in. It's gross, regulated, recession-proof, and it prints money on autopilot. Gross, 9. Profit, a perfect 10. The disgusting empire nobody sees coming. A few more disgusting gold mines worth a look. Sewer and drain cleaning, the underground cash machine, crime scene cleanup, coming up in its own episode, because the money is genuinely dark. Slaughter and dead stock hauling, farm money nobody talks about, and festival restroom pumping, seasonal cash by the truckload. The pattern never changes. The grosser the job, the thinner the competition, and the fatter the margins. 7 disgusting businesses that prove a simple rule of money. The work everybody avoids is the work that pays. No degrees, no prestige, no competition, just a strong stomach, a recurring route, and thousands of dollars a day flowing to the owner willing to do what others won't. Which of these could you stomach for that kind of cash? Tell me in the comments. And if you want the clean, high-paying careers instead, we've got a whole series on those. Watch that one next.